All right, so I want to talk about how to use ChatGPT to be able to create a logo. What I've done is I've engineered kind of a prompt. I always tell ChatGPT or any AI I'm working with, this is how I want you to think. This is someone who I want you to copy or who I want you to think like. You can even drop in multiple different people when you're doing it. But for a logo, I'm going to say, ChatGPT, can you please think like a graphic designer and branding expert to create me a logo for my business? What that's going to do is it's going to make it think like that. It knows what it needs to do for an output and what it needs to do for each step. And I say, please make sure this logo can be used for business cards, my website, screen printing, and embroidery. So that way it knows to think about all the different aspects you could possibly use this logo for. I'm looking for something that does not match or look like everyone else. Business name, ABC Concrete. Thanks, Rob. So what I'm doing with this prompt is I'm telling it, okay, I want you to think this way. I want you to think like this, so that way that it knows what it is. You're going to get more out of ChatGPT when you do this, or any of the AIs, and especially when you actually use manners and say, please, I know that seems really weird, but it works. Trust me. So we've engineered this whole entire piece, and I'm going to say, go. It'll go out, it'll do some thinking. Now, this logo probably will not be something that would follow me if I was a multi-million-dollar business, but it would be a starting point. If you're working with a website designer or a graphic designer or anybody like that, keep in mind that you can work with them and say, hey, here's some ideas, and play with it and really kind of bring your piece to life. I don't think that AI is 100% on point all the time, but if you don't have a logo and you're looking to have at least a logo put in place, this is going to be a key piece for you. I see a lot of business owners that come into simplybefound.com and they don't have anything to start with. They don't have anything, or they just take a picture of their business card. That doesn't work when it comes to your local listings. ABC Concrete, there it is. That's the logo it came up with. I can say say I don't like that and say, can you do another example? I can ask it to make changes to it. I can ask it to do all of that. And what that's going to do is it will allow you to be able to work with the graphic, work with the logo, and then you can download it from here and you can use it as your logo wherever it is. I'm kind of curious what another example would be. I personally don't care for this because it doesn't really say what you do. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a driveway, but I don't know. Or a sidewalk, I guess. I have no idea. And I'm going to start creating, there's a lot of different pieces that you can go through and you can get more detailed. You can pick colors. You can do all of that from here and really kind of dive into your logo to be able to figure out what it is going to be able to do. I just totally said that wrong. But see, that's the problem. When I get on these ChatGPT pieces or AI prompts, I'm like, hey, I should record this. And then next thing you know, I'm just sitting here rambling. But I ramble in my videos anyway. All right, this one's taking a little bit of time. Kind of curious how it's going to be. I'd probably say a logo like this could probably be used for probably 65 to 70% of businesses. For the local business guy or gal or whoever that doesn't really need something really super fancy. You can get pretty detailed. You could have it put a character in there. You could have it do all kinds of stuff. I'd see it use the same one for that, but yeah, that's kind of just the general idea. You can get as detailed as you want. Hopefully this helps somebody be able to create the logo and be able to do it in an easy way without having to pay a designer a lot of money to do. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Make sure you come check us out, simplybefound.com.